enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any such as fighting, attempting to enter the court or interrupt play.
And the excitement already starting to crescendo, with fans gathering and streaming into the building. Welcome everyone to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, at the table with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for him.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Mobley out there with Mitchell. And it's Simpson in at the center position. And for the Heat. And it's Wallace in at the 1. This is that grinded out part of the year, Grant. Everyone just fighting through it.
No question, BA. And it's not just physically exhausting. You're trying to focus on every game, every possession. This is where your leaders can help keep everyone focused.
MP often talks to his team during flights. And recently, one of the main topics of discussion, winning on the road. It seems as it's developed into a mission for his squad.
And they have simply been unreal on the road. That tells you a lot about MP and this team's mentality. They block out the noise and don't let any distractions get to them.
Now here's Wallace. And the layup is good off the glass.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Thunder. Mobley passes to Thunder. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Here's Phillips. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. Off with the layup. Here's Thunder. Watch by Wallace. Three-pointer off the mark. And it's Miami's ball. It's a three-point game.
Number 47. First personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Outside Ingram. Pass to Finley. Over Mitchell. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that it's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Mobley, no good.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Outside Ingram. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Wallace. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Hawks. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing their last matchup with Orlando.
Yeah, the final score surprised a lot of people. I don't think many expected them to win it.
No question. I know I did not see that coming, especially when they had a chance to win it late in the fourth quarter. I thought for sure they'd get it done.
All right, Brent, let me ask you a very important question. What exactly is Heat culture?
BA, Heat culture is about toughness and competitiveness And if you step into that building, you better make sure that you're ready to be pushed and push the limits that, as a professional player, not a lot of other teams are willing to go. As soon as they find guys who enjoy that, and I'm not going to say torture, but it's close, those are the kind of guys who make it in Miami.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
So it's Miami now, following the score by Atlanta. Ingram with the ball. No made baskets yet. Here's Wallace. Good work defensively by Mitchell.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Phillips, following the score by Atlanta. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Third team foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, they found their offensive openings in the mid-range, and they continue to find ways to open up those jump shot opportunities.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
And Atlanta making a change here. Whitehead's checked in.
First team foul.
On defense, the Heat. They trail by 3. The shot by Thunder, no good. Outside Ingram. Unloads from 13. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Atlanta shooting their first free throws of the night now. It's both from the stripe. And here's Wallace. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Toronto.
Well, the thing he did most was fluster the defense. I really liked how he showed no fear and constantly attacked the lane and drew contact, which in turn got him the free throws.
Here's Valentine. Still no points. Ooh, poked away. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Thunder in the last outing against the Magic was a man on a mission. He contributed 31 points, and at the other end of the floor, he's a thief. A legendary performance that will be talked about for years to come, unless he's able to do it again tonight. Brian?
It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
And here are the Heat now, after the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. Shot clock at 6. Wallace outside. And rejected. And they'll get another chance. Here's Mitchell. Finished off the break. Mitchell's got 10 points.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Again, the Heat misses. The Hawks lead by 7. Valentine passes to Thunder. Count that bucket. Thunder's got his second basket of the night.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
So it's Miami now. This game coming after a loss versus the Raptors.
In this league, you have to stay active at both ends of the floor. I thought their lackluster defense was the difference in the game.
You can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
Here's Valentine. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Heat trail by 9. Now here's Wallace. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. Here's Finley. Back to Wallace. To end the run. And again, no good by Miami.
His touches left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Valentine passes to Thunder. Mobley outside. From behind the arc. Rebound Miami. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
They got crushed the last time they faced this team, and they only have themselves to blame.
Yeah, those turnovers were inexcusable. So many of their possessions ended with them giving the ball away. It's one thing to make passes, but you need to pass to your own team, not the other one.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Fires at the elbow. The shot by Thunder, no good.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Wallace outside. From deep. Sinks it. Now 2 of 7 on the night.
That's his second make in 7 attempts. Not a pretty start.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. So both teams making some changes here. Well, we've seen outstanding defense this season, and here are the teams leading the way in steals. Number 1, Atlanta.
And credit their relentless nature defensively for causing the mistakes. They apply a ton of pressure.
To the inside, Whitehead, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Connects from downtown.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Malone, pass to Thunder. Finley grabs the miss. Heat trail by 7. Pass to Jenkins from the arc. And again, Miami with a triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's the 3. And Malone gets it to go. And the Hawks lead by 7.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Here's Jenkins. Lets it go from deep. They grab their own miss. Finley can't hit.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
To the paint from 7 feet away. The rebound by Atlanta. Whitehead's got 4 rebounds now.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far. And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Here's Garrett. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Toronto. Pass to Finley. Got it from about 16 feet. Finley's got his second bucket on the night. Off the inbound pass. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a feel-good.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. Back to the game after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. You know, for the Hawks, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
There's so much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
They've got Collier, and it's Garrett in at point guard. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Here's Peterson. To the wing on the left. Simpson, no good. Heat trail by 9. Thunder, the pass to Whitehead. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Ball violation. It'll be a jump ball. Salto.
Pass to Garrett. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Finley, count it, his 3rd and 5 attempts.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Out of bounds, it'll be Miami's ball. Let's see some of the numbers here for him.
And his effective field goal percentage isn't in the best place right now. Over the last 5 games, he hasn't had much shot discipline. He'll be looking to play a lot smarter today.
Mitchell's checked in for Whitehead. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
Collier, he's checked in for Miami. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Mobley's checked in.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Pass to Jenkins. Here's the pick. The 3 is up. Miami, no good that time either. The Hawks lead by 7. Out to the wing, to the middle. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Rebound Atlanta. They're off to battle the Trailblazers after this one, as they'll be playing at Moda Center. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
There's the triple. He buries it from 3. Peterson's got 5 points in the quarter.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
It's his 2nd foul, but not the end of the world. 1 more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Here's Garrett. Stolen by Mobley. Pass to Thunder. Down low. Here's Mitchell. That shot is off. Heat trail by 14.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up.
Substitution on the court.
.136 left in the second. Here's Peterson. He has 6. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Pass to Wallace. Here's Phillips. Now here's Ingram. Shoots from 14. The shot no good.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Here's Newman. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Thunder, the pass to Newman. 6 to shoot. Here's Peterson. The rebound by Phillips.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
He's had 4 chances at the line. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
We'll get to the first half act. Staying on the topic of power, which current player do you think would give Shaq the most trouble in a wrestling match?
Have you seen me lately? I'm jacked. No one can handle this.
Well, I hate to say it, Ernie, but he might be right.
And let's move on to that first half. Talk about a rough start for the Miami Heat.
I hate the shots they're taking.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian.
And after a very
Substitution on the court.
And the Hawks looking at who they've got. Mitchell out there with Mobley. And it's Simpson in at the 5. Wallace's shot is good. Wallace has got 19 points.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Mitchell with the ball. Watch by Wallace. 2 points. That one goes. Give him 20.
And he's going to nail these if you give him the space. That's just soft D.
A defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
And there's the drive. That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play. Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second team foul.
That one's off.
Now at the line.
That one misses.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Valentine can't get it to go.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Wallace up top. He's got 21. Rejected by Mitchell. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Valentine. Here's Mobley. Rebound Miami. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Here's Wallace. Takes it inside. Second chance effort. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul.
He misses the free throw.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Thunder. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Thunder's got 17.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Here's Phillips. Offline with a 3.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Miami has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. From 13, and the shot's good. Thunder's got 19 points. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Hawks?
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys, they're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break. Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Wallace, left side. And again, unable to change momentum here.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Pass to Peterson. Fires the 3. Buries it from 3. Peterson's got 6 points in the quarter.
The D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
Here's Wallace. On target from range.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
1:03 left in the third. Out left to the wing. Pass to Garrett. Back to Wallace. Shot clock at 5. Lets a 3 fly. And the Heat, another 3.
Well, that equals his three-point total from the first half. He had one before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
Here's Thunder. And that one is stuffed right through.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
And for Miami, they're shooting right at 35%. Not getting what they want out there. Here's Garrett. 12 points for him. Pass to Wallace. Lets it go from 11. Newman with a rebound. Newman's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Thunder. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Atlanta building a mountain of a lead. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the team...
Check in for Frazier. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to Simpson. Here's Mobley. No good again that time.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
And it's Finley in at the 5. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
Now that's a textbook alley-oop.
I thought he'd go for the slam, but that worked. Here's Phillips. Here's Finley. Out to the right wing. All sorts of time. Phillips' shot is off.
But that's a shot right there he's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't make.
Thunder, the pass to Mitchell. And here's Mobley. Here's Valentine. Another one falls for Atlanta.
Assist from Mobley.
Miami has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Pass to Garrett. Brent, you had a ton of playoff experience as a player. What was the atmosphere of the NBA postseason like?
Well, the intensity certainly picks up, BA, but looking back at it, it's so fun to see the amount of attention that all of a sudden comes with playoff basketball. So many more fans, so many more cameras, so much on the line. It's really where you enjoy all that hard work.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one.
That's what I'm talking about.
This Portland crowd ain't ready for your flavor. Show 'em what's up.
I'll make it